As a funeral makeup artist, I've seen countless faces, but none as unsettling as the one that just blinked at me. It was a dreary Wednesday afternoon, and I was working alone in the funeral home, meticulously applying makeup to Mr. Thompson, an elderly man who had passed peacefully in his sleep, or so I'd been told. The room was cold, the air thick with the scent of lilies and formaldehyde, and I was lost in the rhythmic strokes of a brush when it happened. A slight flutter of the eyelid. It was so quick, I almost convinced myself it was a trick of the light, a figment of my imagination. But deep down, I knew I had seen it. Shaken, I stepped back, my heart pounding like a funeral dirge echoing in the silence. I glanced around, half expecting someone to leap out and reveal it all as an elaborate prank. But the room remained still, the shadows unmoved. I forced myself to return to my task, dismissing the blink as a mere muscle spasm, a natural post-mortem occurrence. Yet, as I leaned closer, I noticed something else. His lips were slightly parted, and from them came a faint whisper, a garbled noise that barely resembled words. I froze, my hands trembling as I strained to understand. Not yet, it seemed to say, the sound no louder than a breath escaping a dream. Nervously, I checked the door, contemplating whether to flee or investigate further. The logical part of my mind screamed to leave, but I felt an inexplicable pull, a curiosity bound by the eerie intimacy of the moment. I leaned in closer, my ear hovering above his lips, and heard it again. Clearer this time. "Help me." The voice was unmistakable, pleading, as if trapped between this world and the next. I recoiled, stumbling back, my clattering tools breaking the oppressive quiet. The room seemed to contract around me, the walls looming, the air suffocating. In a desperate bid to make sense of the impossible, I reached for my phone, thinking to capture evidence of this bizarre occurrence. But as I fumbled with the device, the room's overhead lights flickered and dimmed, plunging me into darkness. Panic surged through me, and in that moment, I heard it once more, an unmistakable sigh, followed by silence. When the lights returned, the body was still, the face serene and untouched as before, as if mocking my terror. I fled the room, leaving behind my tools and the lingering whisper of a plea that would haunt me long after I escaped the shadows of the funeral home.